Welcome. So this is the next one in the series of athlete education and discussion videos. Last ones we talked on were about the adaptation cycle. So stressing your body through training and then adapting your body and improving and recovering. And that swing back and forth, the kettlebell we use to show that movement into stress, movement back into adaptation, recovery, movement into stress, adaptation, recovery. One of the things that I want to expand on now is what are those types of stressors? So underneath this table at the back here, I've got some key things that you need to consider when we look at what we mean by stressing and the load that we're putting on the body. So start with the first things in triathlon. Item number one, we've got stress through training and swimming. This here. Item number two, we're going to go onto the bike. So cycle water bottle here. Item number three, we're going to have a look at our run shoes. So that's the three disciplines in triathlon and what we're doing training, plus any strength work, plus any flexibility work. But I've got a longer list here. So next on the list is sleep. So sufficient or insufficient sleep. So here's some earplugs. That is included. Financial pressures. So some money here. That's included. Family. So next on the list. Family pressures here. So some little characters. Add those in. Injury, so what's going on with injury, if you're injured or recovering from injury. For females, menstrual cycle, so highly recommend this book, Dr. Stacey Sim, called Roar. What next? So travel, passport here to indicate travel. Social events, birthday card here, an anniversary card for social events. What else do we have? On the topic of events, competition, so a swim hat here, competition. Relationships, so a big love heart here, relationships. Work, so here's a work binder. What else do we have? Okay, nutrition, so alcohol or not alcohol. And food here, so bad food, better food. So all of these items, you can see this table's now chock-a-block, are things to consider when we talk about stressing. This doesn't have to be in a negative a negative manner. So you could look at relationships, and that could be a real positive thing for you. So the oxytocin that you get released into your body is of good benefit for you to lower that sympathetic stress response and turn that into more of a parasympathetic stress response, which is the rest and digest side of your nervous system, beneficial for you. You can look at your nutrition and how you adapt that and improve upon it. You can look at your sleep and how you can adapt it and improve upon it. Less social media towards the end of the evening, blackout blinds, consistency in your sleep time. So all these things can be adjusted. The key part is making sure that you take them into account, and there's two ways you can do that. One which is the most basic but potentially the most powerful, and one which is an evolving science. So the most basic and the one which is most encapsulating of all the complexity of these variables, Mojo. So when we look at your desire to train, your happiness, your motivation to train, if we have an unhappy, mojo low, unhappy smiley face, we should really consider if, not just your training load in isolation, but if there's other factors that are causing you to feel under the weather, something's not right, you've lost your appetite for training, and look to see how we can rebalance things, potentially in the area of training, but also to expand it. Is there anything else we can do to change the whole landscape, whether it's sleep, nutrition, adjusting your load for travel times that you may have, menstrual cycle and different periods through that month, whether it's things to do with your relationship and making sure that you're putting enough time into partner relationships or family, so that then the stress level from those comes down, and it allows us to use that capacity to recover this into a smiley. Cool. Okay, I'm going to pause the video now and go on to a second one, which is to do with heart rate variability and the alternative to this, which is looking at a more science-based approach. Cool. Hopefully this was worthwhile. Pause you now. Thank you.